of people need to raise money. Are they ready to raise money is the first thing that we ask. Are you legally compliant, and can you legally accept money? If so, there's a lot of investors on site, and none of them are disclosed. Everybody's building relationships. Number 3, developmental stage companies. The third part of the group is developmental stage. Who's got a startup idea, a napkin idea? We've got a gentleman, Chris Salter from Florida with Piano Wizard. Chris started as a music teacher, teaching piano lessons at the public school. Came to CEO Space, no business background, no business savvy. He's raised over $15 million, and his product is with Tyco. The list goes on. I don't even know all the sponsorships and affiliates that he's got, but he's in the marketplace now, and he's created a computer program to teach kids how to play the piano. He comes to every single forum. He just closed another round of $3 million in last class. So funds are consistently raised. Now, that's a guy who came with an idea on a napkin and now has a full-fledged business that's probably over 13, 14 million. Okay? There's a little addition to that group, and it has to do with the economy, and that's going to be the transitional people. There's a lot of people in transition right now. A lot of people who had worked full-time in corporate America, who are very savvy people who could really just got misplaced. And I think that, it's part of our huge unemployment problem right now. A lot of these people are realizing that they need to figure out how to make an income on their own. They're coming to CEO Space and either getting on teams and helping support other people's businesses, or they're starting their own businesses, and we help them do that. So that's really who you're going to see at CEO Space. That's a range of people. If you're into business, this is the place to be for being in business. If you need more clients, you come to us. If you need to raise capital, you come to us. Now, what we've done is we've created the arena and the environment, and we've put a lot of rules around that and have made a place where everybody can flourish and have everything. It's all about doing cooperation instead of competition. Forget just one pie. Everybody has a small piece of a bunch of pies. How do we create multiple income streams for you? If you're an author or a writer, we got Michael Drew, 64 out of 64 bestsellers on the New York bestseller list. He is 100% in his average for getting people on the New York bestsellers list. He did it with Lisa Nichols, who's a star motivational speaker. He's the founder of BNI, was his first book that he took on the New York bestsellers list. So he's got a number of very powerful clients. He's in every single CEO Space, giving back and helping people take their books to the marketplace. So I know there's a woman books. We've got teens, and some of you have kids, and we have a teen program that happens in July. And if you bring your kids to the teen program, it will also help them to think entrepreneurially. They'll work through whatever issues they have going on as teens, as all teens have a lot of things going on in their lives these days. But this will really help them to think entrepreneurially and think as a business owner, which is pretty refreshing for kids. I've got a girl, one of the club presidents from Orlando. Her daughter is just turned 18. By the time she was 16, she wrote her first book and took it to Amazon bestseller list. Took that through CEO Space, and we blasted out to everybody in the network. And of course, all our members support other members. And this girl went at 16 years old on the Amazon bestseller list. She just now has applied for, I don't know if you guys have heard this, advertising for Pepsi is doing a deal where they're giving away grants. Her project is like 100 on the list now. She was chosen, and she's getting the votes in to get her down to the top 10, which then gets her into a position for receiving $25,000 in grant money. And so that's all, multiple members supporting other members and supporting a team who's becoming very successful. So that's the idea, is the cooperation versus competition. And that's what we really like to support. Next, we have a full week that really is expanded. And opening day at CEO Space is Tuesday to a Sunday. Okay? But we go in and end up starting on Sunday. And for 10 years, we were starting Sunday through Sunday, even though the opening day is still going to be on Tuesday. We do bonus classes on Sunday. Well, the last year, we've decided to start doing Friday to Sunday. So people come in all the way on the following Friday and go all the way till the following Sunday. That's about 10 days in Las Vegas. If member, I recommend it. If you're raising capital during this forum, it's all going to be about capital sequencing. Friday through Sunday is capital sequencing, developing capital sources, and raising money, 100% for 3 days straight. So those are all bonus classes that come with the membership for this round. So you got 10 days, and like I said, bonus classes in the beginning. As you get towards the middle of the week, Tuesday and Wednesday, it's going to be classroom style, and then you're going to be in super teaching. Now, super teaching is our product that we've licensed with the University of Alabama. It's a 3-screen technology that helps people retain more information than, I think it's 80% more retained information than they get on their own in a classroom style with a speaker in the front of the room. They are reading it, they're writing it, they're hearing it, they're using all their senses to learn. So we've licensed this with the University of Alabama, and they are taking it to the marketplace and putting it into schools across the country and internationally. You'll see that from Wednesday through Friday. Now, when I said we're a different type of a trade show, on Saturday we have a trade show, and it's a regular trade show like you saw in the video. People have booths, people are pitching their deals, people are walking through, and during the week there's 400 to 600 people that show up in CEO space. In a July forum, there's going to be 600 plus because there's a teen program. People can get away from home and bring their kids. When you get to May, it's going to be, I think we're almost close to, and we're not at May yet, 400 something on our count right now, and we've got three weeks away still from class. And I'll tell you, a lot of the people join towards the end of the class here, right when we get up to class date. So this will be another large class. We have a great speaking schedule, a lot of great classes. The classes are all interactional. Grads, are they not interactional? They're not just lectures. You're getting up into what they're talking about. If it's marketing or branding, you're interacting and doing it with your product while you're in the room. So it's 35% of the time of seminar lecturing, and the rest of the time it's interacting and networking. Now, when you get to the meal tables that we're talking about, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that's the different type of trade show. You're at a structured table having breakfast, lunch, and dinner with 10 people, 1 mentor, or faculty at the table. It's a structured mealtime where everybody's going around pitching their deal. These See Me cards right here, which you guys all saw, See Me cards are being used all the way around the table. When your term is up, you pitch your deal at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's 6 hours a day of being able to talk about business with hundreds of people and build those relationships. The relationships are so key to doing these deals. And so that's what we really work on. That's our new style of a trade show. So it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, See Me cards with a mentor or faculty at the table, and you're able to get coaching on how to pitch your deal if it doesn't come across right. I've got guys who have raised a lot of money before come in, and they still say, you know what, I never did business like this. And I'm getting more things done now like this than I was on my own. So, you see on the video, Kevin Harrington, there's a lot of big guys there. Kevin's done $4 billion in sales. He's the first guy to pioneer the infomercials. And, I mean, he's a superstar. I mean, Tom Jurgensen, they didn't even say his name on there. He's a huge lawyer, raised $20 million just in the past, I think he's done it in the past 2.5 years, raised $20 million for a biotech company. So, I'll be meeting tomorrow when I fly into Atlanta with Rob Reinhardt, who's got a product that can cure strokes. He can tell you if you're going to have a stroke 6 months, a year in advance, and if you have any symptoms of doing that, of having that. So there's all types of businesses, from mom and pop shop, from the bakery, all the way up to the biotech companies. We've got a guy who's raising $100 million right now with hydrogen fuel. He's getting 127 miles to the gallon out of Orlando using a hydrogen model. Any type of business that you can think of, we help. So CEO Space is the place to do it. Now, what is the deal with May? If you are looking to build your network for May, we will help you build your network. You'll have a larger network that would take you 10 years to build on your own. We'll give it to you overnight. We help implement speed in your business. So what would take you 5 years to do, we'll help you do in 24 months. If you follow the sequence and the steps that we show. Okay? And